welcome to another Candid Convo, and today's guest is Jim Blake. Jim, thank you very much for joining us. Please introduce yourself to our audience, let them know who you are and what you do.
Definitely. So I'm Jim Blake. I own Bambiz. We are a marketing agency, and we only work with elder law and estate planning attorneys throughout the United States.
And how long has your company been around? What do you do for them as well?
Yeah, we've been doing this since the end of 2016. If you're in that world of elder law and estate planning, I'm sure you've heard of us. What we're really specialized in is filling workshops and live events for elder law and estate planning attorneys with the marketing efforts that we use online.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any preferred type of business or customer, the type of people that you work with the best?
Yeah, I mean, typically these are going to be estate planning and elder law practices that are running or hope to run at some time, like a seminar in their local community. So to attract families, typically this is going to be maybe parents with kids, or all the way up to seniors that are, probably thinking about what if, myself or my loved one goes into a nursing home. So these attorneys are attracting those clients. We're really good at crafting the right messages to get in front of the right people at the right place. And then if they do workshops, get those workshops packed full of people so that they can go in there, they can educate them on what they do. And then hopefully during that workshop, the people enjoy talking with them and listening to them and the education that they're providing so much that they naturally just move into that consultation. And then hopefully from there, a client of theirs.
Wow. So you pretty much organized events for them. So how do your services work? Let's say I'm an estate planning attorney and I want to join because I want to host an event. How does that look like from the client's perspective?
Yeah, typically most of our clients come from referrals. So typically somebody's doing this already in another region of America, and they reach out and they're like, hey, you should try Bambiz for this marketing. So they'll set up a call with our team, find out if it's a good fit. If they've done events before, they have a willing or desire to speak to and educate the community, then it's probably a good fit. And then we run down what the next steps are. We need like a headshot photo. We give them a script for a video that we're going to put together for them. But we do pretty much everything. The only thing that they really need to worry about on their end is like following up with them. So like, hey, we got a bunch of people that signed up for this event. But that doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to show up unless, they have a team of people. And a lot of our clients actually do have like people like from your team actually that are like marketing assistants or something like that follow up, pick up the phone, follow up with those folks, make sure, get them excited to attend the event. And we kind of coach them through all that as well. But yeah, that's kind of how the process looks like. We talk to them, we find out if it's a good fit. We give them our best practices and our playbook so that they can have a successful event. And then we run it, and then they run the event, have the event, and get more clients. So it's kind of goes in that.
I really appreciate the fact that you focus on honing your skills, improving on what you deliver, so you have standards to that across the board and across the country, and then continue capitalizing on that, asking yourselves, if we're going to grow, we're going to do it with a purpose, not because we just want to grow, or we can stag if we want to, but it looks like that's not what you want to do.
No, and we do have a lot of cool things with the technology, and we've built out a new AI, I guess they're called GPTs, right? So if we want to get real techie, that takes some of the content and things like that we create for the law firms, especially in like our entry level, like our marketing essentials package, and does some really cool things with that so that they don't have to spend crazy amount of money to get really, really good content for their law firms. And with the help of what we write and then the tools that we're developing with the AI. So that's always fun too.
It's both. Something to consider. It's both.
It's both. Yeah. So you lose a lot of lawyers when we start talking about the AI and the technology and this and that, because again, my whole thing I just said before we even jumped into that was, how do we keep things simple, right? And so like the tools there, we make it simple. It's non-jargon. They can use it and they'll see value. But I don't want to lead with like buzzwords of the day, like AI. I want to show them like the results that they'll actually get. Like, look what your future client's going to see. This is what they're going to see. How did they make that? Actually, we used our content in this AI tool. We made this How do you do that? This is how you do that. Wow, let's go ahead and get that going for us. Great. So that's kind of the process there.
Well, and that, you know what, it prepares me for my last question, because being very mindful of your time, I know we're closing in on the end game here. What's in store for the future?
What is in store for the future? Well, we actually have a really cool event coming up. So we've never done like our own event. And so we're hosting an event in Denver in April 22nd, 23rd, where we're going to basically just teach the attorneys how to run a successful workshop so that they have the knowledge to know, hey, this is how I run these workshops. Here's my headshot photos. We're going to take them for you. Hey, we're going to record your videos right at the event. This is the presentation that you should use. You can feel free to make modifications to it. This is how it should sound. And then we're going to also have other speakers out there that are teaching people about some AI tools and how to hire the right people. So that would be kind of like, here's some SOPs that you should give to a marketing assistant so that you can hire this marketing assistant and they follow up with the leads for your event. Here's the stuff that you should give to an intake specialist so that when they're calling these people and following up, this is what they should say and how they should say it, and etc. So we're going to be teaching all those people at that event in Denver. And that's called the Estate Planning and Elder Law Marketing Summit. So if they have any questions about that, they can go to estate planning elder law marketing summit.com. I think that's what it is. Is that what it is, Jason? Yeah, the estate planning and elder law marketing summit.com and learn more.
Okay, and we'll make sure to have that added in the captions so that people can visit.
Perfect.
Jim, last 2 minutes is, can you please, in a nutshell, let people know where they can find you and what you can do for them?
Definitely, yes. If anybody is interested in getting some help with their marketing for their estate planning or elder law practice, they can visit us at our website, which is bambiz.net. That's B as in boy, A as in apple, M as in Mary, B as in boy, I like iodine, Z like zebra, .net, not com. Well, you can do .com. It'll just forward you to .net. We have both, but that's where you'll find us.
Well, thank you very much, Jim. I'm really looking forward to hearing out how it went all during your event. And I wish you nothing but the best of success.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe, for having us.